The hidden pain of emotional hypervigilance, constantly decoding every feeling to avoid chaos, conflict, or abandonment. You know that moment, after a conversation, or in the quiet before sleep, where your mind starts replaying everything, every tone, every look, every pause. You feel your chest tighten as your brain reruns every emotional detail like a forensic investigator. If you overthink every emotion, it's not because you're dramatic. It's because, somewhere in your story, emotions became unpredictable. Someone's mood could flip without warning. Love felt conditional. Silence felt dangerous. So you learned to study feelings like weather patterns. And here's the painful paradox. The skill that once protected you now exhausts you. Hyper-awareness kept you safe, but now it keeps you anxious. The emotional radar you built for survival won't turn off, even in peace. You're not too sensitive. You're someone who had to read emotional danger long before you could spell the word danger. What you experience is emotional hypervigilance, the nervous system stuck in high alert. This often comes from childhood environments where emotions were chaotic, unpredictable, or ignored. Psychology gives us three key concepts. Hypervigilance. Your mind scans for emotional shifts, the way others scan for physical threats. Affective forecasting. You predict emotional outcomes before they happen, rehearsing conversations, anticipating reactions, preparing for disappointment. Default mode network. Overactivation. Your brain's introspection system gets stuck in replay mode, analyzing feelings long after events end. Add in anxious attachment, and suddenly it makes sense. Your brain learned that emotional awareness equals safety. Overthinking emotions isn't just tiring, it's painful. You don't simply feel. You analyze, you question, you interpret. You wonder if your emotions are too much or not enough. There's an invisible grief in never experiencing feelings as they are, only as puzzles to solve. Carl Jung wrote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." For emotional overthinkers, the unconscious belief is this: if I misread this emotion, something bad will happen. So you try to decode every feeling perfectly. And the more you analyze, the less you actually live. This childhood survival tool becomes an adult identity. You might apologize for emotions you haven't expressed yet, rehearse conversations again and again, read rejection into tiny neutral signals, become the emotional caretaker for everyone, avoid expressing needs to not bother people, distrust calm moments because they feel temporary. These aren't personality traits. They're coping strategies. Learned, practiced, perfected. Healing begins when you stop blaming yourself for using survival skills long after the danger ended. The path forward isn't thinking less, it's feeling safer. You heal by inner child. Reparenting. Giving safety to the part of you that never felt it. Naming emotions without judging them. Setting soft boundaries that honor your emotional truth. Shadow work to explore the feelings you once suppressed. Choosing slowness so your nervous system can relearn peace. Remember the quote often attributed to Rilke: "No feeling is final. Your emotions aren't threats, they're messages. Your depth isn't a flaw. It's proof you survived environments not built for sensitive hearts." Here's your truth. You don't need to become someone who feels less. You need to become someone who feels without fear. If this spoke to you, share it. Someone else is drowning quietly in the same depth you've been navigating for years.